What's going on, everybody? I'm your host here, coming to you with the what is the first of many here on this channel. I don't know what we're gonna do here on this channel, but I do have some gameplay here for those that are interested in racing. For those who are more of a fan of the voice and would rather be cleaning or falling asleep to this, be my guest. Today's episode, I guess, is all about love. I chose Grid because I love racing. It's a passion of mine, a hobby of mine. Would love to go to an F1 racing event one day. Hopefully soon. Love is it's a very interesting feeling. Some people hate it, some people love it, but all of us feel it. There's many ways we feel love. There's many manifestations of love. I think that's something I wanted to talk about in this video today. So without further ado, I guess let's just get right into it. So motherly love, right? It's titled The Manifestations of Love. But motherly love represents merely a single facet of the diverse spectrum of love we encounter throughout our existence. Psychologist Robert Sternberg theorized that variations in love can be attributed to differing degrees of intimacy, encompassing elements like trust, warmth, and closeness, as well as passion and commitment. Sternberg's triangular theory of love categorizes love into 7 distinct forms. The first being friendship. Friendship is a form of love marked by a sense of intimacy and camaraderie. In this type of relationship, individuals share a bond of warmth, mutual understanding, and emotional connection. However, this bond does not delve into the realms of deep passion or a long-lasting commitment seen in romantic relationships. Friends confide in each other and share experiences, yet the relationship may not have the same level of obligation or intensity as a romantic or familial bond. The essence of friendship lies in the comforting presence and shared joys without the intricacies of romantic expectations. The second form is infatuation. Infatuation, frequently referred to as love at first sight, is an overwhelming surge of passion towards someone, often accompanied by an idealized perception of the other person. This intense attraction lacks the depth of intimacy and commitment. Infatuation can be tumultuous and exhilarating, but is often fleeting and can dissipate as suddenly as it emerged, sometimes giving way to disenchantment or evolving into a deeper connection. This one is that's a fun one. That's a fun one to experience. You see that plate of food and it's love at first sight, or you see that girl at the club, the bar, the gym, any outdoor place, see that person, you fall in love with them, and it never leads to anything. The third form is empty love. Empty love is characterized by the existence of commitment without the accompanying passion or intimacy. This may be observed in long-term relationships where initial passion has faded and partners stay together due to a sense of duty, convenience, or societal expectations. While the relationship provides a sense of stability, it may lack warmth, affection, and emotional fulfillment. I know a couple people like this. They're with the father or mother of their kids, but there isn't love there. It's just like roommates. That's not the best one to be a part of, I would imagine. It's just a house, but it's not a home. You don't feel comfortable. You don't feel excited to go home. Maybe you do because there's kids there, but you know, your partner is it's not who you, it's not there. Your partner's just a roommate, pretty much. It's not even a husband, a wife. They're just there to help pay the bills. They probably don't care about you. Probably tell you just have a good night and stay away from me. I don't know. The fourth is romantic love. This is a harmonious blend of intimacy and passion. In this type of love, partners experience both emotional closeness and physical attraction. However, commitment may be absent or inconsistent. Romantic love can be thrilling and satisfying with the mutual exchange of emotions and desire, yet the lack of commitment might mean the relationship stays in a constant state of flux. Yeah. This one is sounds like people are not ready for a relationship to me. That's what it sounds like to me. Number 5 is companionate love. Companionate love thrives on intimacy and commitment without the fervor of passion. This form of love is often observed in long lasting friendships or familial relationships, where individuals deeply care for each other and share a strong bond but do not express romantic or passionate feelings. It's a stable and enduring form of love that provides support, support and comfort. Low key, this sounds like a platonic relationship. That's what this sounds like. Number 6 here is fatuous love. Fatuous love is driven by passion and commitment without the grounding force of intimacy. Here, the commitment is often rushed and propelled by the intensity of passion, resulting in a relationship that may lack depth and genuine understanding between partners. The relationship can be impulsive and may not withstand challenges due to the absence of a strong emotional foundation. Interesting. And last but not least, the last form is consummate love. This is often seen as the quintessential form of love, bringing together intimacy, passion, and commitment. This well rounded relationship provides emotional depth, passion, and excitement, and a steadfast commitment to each other. It's a fulfilling and enduring form of love, representing an ideal that many strive for in romantic relationships. The evolution of relationships can witness various forms of love at distinct phases, and often these categories may overlap or manifest differently over time. Indeed, the spectrum of love extends beyond these 7 types, considering the biological drive for procreation or lust. In the context of romantic love, passion tends to be more enduring and intellectually satisfying compared to mere lust. I agree. Consummate love. I know a couple of people who are still striving for this, who can't seem to hit the nail on the board when it comes to this. I also know a few people who don't know the difference between love and lust. I gotta be careful out here. You know, there's apps like Tinder, Bumble, where mutual sexual attraction can lead to matches without creating a need for a relationship or a friendship. It's just fueled by sex hormones, you know. And while it's nice for the short term, eventually you're gonna want to settle down with somebody. And when it's just lust taking over, you're always gonna be alone. You may be in bed with somebody, but you'll always be alone. It's it's a tough one, you know. It's dark out earlier. Winter, the holidays is near. Some people are alone. You know, for those of you that have a partner that deeply cares for you, you gotta appreciate that. There's there's plenty of people out there who are dying to have a partner that is willing to ride or die for them. So just be thankful for what you have. The Let's see, what else do we have here in this? The most important thing, the experience of falling in love. The initial stage of falling in love can activate the brain's reward system, likened by some to the euphoria induced by substances like cocaine. This stage is marked by a desire to be closer and continual engagement with the person of interest. Brain chemicals undergo changes leading to increased levels of dopamine and norepinephrine and decreased serotonin levels, affecting mood, energy, and other physiological responses. During this phase, individuals may idealize their partners, overlooking any flaws. While the saying love is blind may hold true in this context, it's crucial to recognize that the infatuation is transient and not necessarily indicative of a lasting relationship. This one's a crazy one. When you're really in love with somebody, you can't seem to notice their flaws. Everything to them, or rather to you, is perfect about them. And that's a bad sign. You know, it's what people say nowadays. Delusional or delulu. Some people have coined that term, and I mean it's true. That creates a false relationship. It's not really the consummate love. I mean it is, but it's more of a romantic love, if anything, or infatuation. You just see through their flaws as just nothing. It's not a detail in the painting, but you have to pay attention to those details. Those details are there in the painting for a reason. The artist wanted you to notice them. Otherwise, no details would have been added into the painting. Another another thing here is just bonds. Because I was saying earlier about enjoying the people you have. Hold tight to them. Bonds that's created during our youth is what helps influence us to our approach in romantic relationships. So for anybody out there that's listening as a parent, love your kids, love them, and show them what love is. You know, I know everything is not perfect out here in this world, but show some love to the kids. They're the future. As cliche as it sounds, but just show them some love, and you know, hopefully the future will be a better place. What else can? What else is it? 'Cause it's really all about love. I mean, just for all the young people out there, don't think that the person you're falling in love with is gonna be your partner. Nowadays, social media has everyone in a bind that there's toxicity out there and whatnot, and maybe it might be true. Not everyone is faithful to one person. Uh, Someone may come home to their husband or their wife, but after they've spent their day with their side piece, you know, they may eat their favorite meal or their favorite entree a la carte, but that's after they had their sides, their ribs. They had their ribs right after eating their mac and cheese or their collard greens. So be careful out there. It's the biggest thing I could say. But in terms of this type of content, I'm gonna try to do this maybe every week, maybe every two times a week. I don't know. Uh, I'll get a better flow of things, make things more consistent. After all, this is just the first episode of many to come. But I don't know what you guys think about the format of this. I don't know if y'all want more a different game in the background or what, but that's it for me pretty much. I didn't like how that ended, so I had to rewind. You know what I mean? So yeah, hope y'all enjoy this. If you're sleeping, sleep tight. If you're cleaning, hopefully it's all good. But signing off.